Welcome to a new episode of TTG Conversations 5 Questions video series. I'm Karen Yu, Group Editor of TTG Asia Media. In this episode, we will look into the future of the hospitality industry and find out how that impacts professional and executive education. Taking us through this topic is Jenny Ang, Managing Director of EHL Campus in Singapore. Jenny has been part of the founding team at the Yong Siu To Conservatory of Music, National University of Singapore, and she has over 15 years of management experience in higher education and the arts industry. Welcome to the show, Jenny.
Thank you, Karen. Thanks for having me.
I've got 5 questions for you, and here's the first. EHL recently listed 10 trends that will shape the hospitality industry in 2022. Would you give us a snapshot of what those 10 trends are?
Sure, with pleasure. With the new year comes new direction for the hospitality industry, particularly after 2 years of adapting to the pandemic. At EHL Hospitality Business School, which has just opened a campus in Singapore, we believe that an increase in consumer awareness will bring new opportunities and trends to the fore, particularly towards sustainability, health, and well-being. EHL has predicted 10 hospitality trends for 2022, and I'll give you a snapshot of what these are. Number 1 is leisure travelers and hotel workspaces. With a hybrid model of working, bleisure, which is leisure with a B, is expected to increase in popularity throughout 2022. Defined as the practice of extending business travel for leisure purposes or otherwise combining work and leisure during a business trip, hotels will need to cater to these demands and needs. Number 2, holistic hospitality, health and well-being. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to linger, it is clear that health and wellness industries will remain integral in 2022. Alongside stringent health measures to protect individuals from the virus, the wellness sector will continue to see high demand to heal the mind, body, and soul through holistic hospitality. There is increasing demand for new wellness and spa offerings, which hotels and travel operators will need to embrace. For instance, hotels could consider incorporating health diagnostic technology, bespoke treatment plans to develop vitality, healing, stress management, emotional balance, mindfulness, and sleep restoration to appeal to guests. Having just personally returned from a 10-day work trip where stress and jet lag are real, I can fully attest to this. The third is digitalized guest experience. Throughout the last 2 years, traditional customer-facing services have become contactless in order to reduce the transmission of the virus with mobile check-in or check-out and contactless payments. Customers are used to the ease of their smartphones and expect the same ease and convenience in their hotel rooms. So companies really need to invest to stay ahead of the curve. The fourth is personalization. Today's guests expect to be recognized and treated as individuals, and companies are going the extra mile to personally greet each guest. Beyond simply adding the customer's name to email greetings, data gives us insight into past spending habits, enabling hotels to tailor their offers and promotions and automatically provide similar services to previous stays. Number 5, experience economy and essentialism. In 2022, experts predict a rise in travelers looking to spend their money and time wisely and purposefully by making a positive impact on the world. Not only will guests consider choosing to holiday with conscious travel operators, but they will look for independent and unique experiences that give back to the local community. Number 6 is asset management strategy. The asset-light approach has become prevalent in the industry. The separation between the management of operations and real estate assets now allows hospitality companies to focus on their core business, thus improving efficiencies. But it also involves a more intricate process of analyzing data and operating results with an increasing need for hospitality talents with quantitative competencies for forecasting, budgeting, etc. 7 is solo travel. In the age of mindfulness, many have embraced the meditative value of spending time alone. To make solo travelers feel comfortable, barriers between hotel staff and guests are being lowered, along with a less stark divide between guests and locals, encouraging a feeling of a community. Interior design choices are also made to evoke homeliness and create an informal atmosphere. Number 8, very important, sustainability. This will continue to feature this year. Guests will consider booking through responsible travel operators or establishments that aim to maintain and protect the planet. Number 9 is virtual and augmented reality. Having seen the success of using both VR and AR, companies are transforming their travel experiences. The hospitality industry will need to capitalize on features such as virtual tours to create a digital environment for consumers to picture themselves in before they book their holiday, and features they can continue to use while on the property, a trend that is expected to only rise. And finally, number 10, traveling less and staycations. Despite international travel resuming, COVID testing requirements, quarantine protocols, airline price hikes, and complicated bureaucracy has made some travelers opt for staycations or force them to consider to travel less. Vacationers may also choose to venture for a holiday closer to home for budgeting and environmental reasons.
Those are 10 very important trends. Are any of those, do you expect any of those to effect the biggest changes to the hospitality industry?
Year on year, we see sustainability continuing to be an increasing major trend, and I believe that this year is no different. We will see even more changes from establishments becoming more sustainable. As an industry that's worth over $570 billion US worldwide, with over 700,000 hotels and resorts and 16.4 million hotel rooms worldwide, the industry needs to ensure that they are as sustainable as possible, taking responsibility for the future of our planet. Very simple sustainable switches can include replacing miniature toiletries with larger, locally sourced dispensers, choosing ethically produced bed sheets, for example, made from organic materials, employing local people from the surrounding community, reducing energy consumption with smart light bulbs, for example, and offering more vegetarian and vegan options in restaurants. Secondly, although the industry has been increasingly dependent on technology, at the heart of it, it is still a very human-centric sector. While experiences are backed by technology, they should always be driven by people. The unique experiences and services become a critical differentiator between businesses, and so they need to leverage on this, ensuring that guests receive the very, very best. So overall, there has been a shakeup in consumer desires and demands, which is pivoting the hospitality industry. Health and safety is at the forefront of everybody's mind, as well as an increased interest in sustainability. People will be putting focus on wellness and connectivity to enjoy their time with family and friends.
Mm-hmm. So Jenny, how will these trends and changes impact the hospitality profession? Do you see, a growing need by hospitality companies to bring in professionals who were not quite in demand prior to the pandemic?
Yeah, these forecasted trends allow companies to keep up to date with what should be anticipated this year. By being aware of what experts have predicted to be the up and coming trends, companies can better focus their strategy. For example, marketing that aligns with the latest trends will give establishments the best possible chance of reaching their specific target audience and to thrive as we progress into the new normal. So embracing new technology, meanwhile, can help to make a business more efficient, while in other cases, it can assist in improving the overall customer experience. However, what these trends truly highlight is the importance of building responsive and resilient business models and having a flexible mindset. The hospitality industry is first and foremost a people-based business, and to succeed in it, it is important to understand, adapt to the needs of consumers, as well as the evolution of the society. This not only requires high adaptability, but also well-developed soft skills and emotional intelligence. To reinvent itself during and after the pandemic, the hospitality industry will need visionary leaders and managers to reshape business models and remain relevant. These models will need to be profitable, of course, but simultaneously respect both people and the environment. At EHL, we prepare students for this, teaching them hard and soft skills for them to navigate through the most turbulent of times. over the whole COVID pandemic, there still remains a high demand for well-educated hospitality professionals across the world.
Okay. How is EHL reflecting these predicted changes to the hospitality profession in its professional and executive curriculum?
The pandemic has highlighted the importance of high-quality training and consistent learning in order to navigate changing situations. At EHL, we equip our students, who are future hospitality leaders, not only with key quantitative skills such as the science of managing business operations, but also qualitative elements such as communication and leadership skills through language and culture learning to deliver the art of hospitality in order to navigate this industry in a post-pandemic world. At EHL, we make it a priority to adapt our curriculum and learning and teaching methods with the society and industry evolutions. Some of these hospitality trends have already been integrated in our classes, such as the use of augmented reality in our housekeeping courses. In addition, our bachelor program, our Bachelor in International Hospitality Management, encompasses 4 courses that focus entirely on sustainable innovation, CSR, and business ethics. Outside of the classroom, we involve our students in many sustainability initiatives, and we have a sustainability week once a year in March on all of our campuses in Switzerland and in Singapore. One way to communicate the changing trends of the industry is through our EHL alumni talks that we run weekly at EHL Campus Singapore, as well as guest speakers from the industry who feature very regularly in the classroom. This allows our students to hear first-hand experience of how actual businesses are navigating these changing trends in a very turbulent time.
Last question for you, Jenny. There's a lot of talk about the great resignation across the world. Has this presented opportunities for EHL to attract non-hospitality professionals to take up, hospitality education and to make a career switch into our space?
I think even before the Great Resignation phenomenon and the pandemic, we've always known the importance of upskilling and reskilling employees in order to future-proof our business. Organizations need to evolve to survive and build a workforce capability to venture into new areas. EHL plays a key role not just for our students, but also in elevating hospitality and service in the region, which needs employees with a strong sense of service culture and service excellence. We not only run a bachelor program for our full-time students, but we also offer a variety of short courses to professionals looking to excel within or further their careers. Our short courses include luxury brand management, designing hotel and restaurant concepts, people analytics, an advanced cert in hospitality finance leadership, as well as service innovation by design. Our programs are designed for individuals who are passionate about people and hospitality at whatever stage of their career. And EHL education equips future leaders not only with key quantitative skills, the science of managing business and ensuring sustainability, but also qualitative elements such as communication and leadership through language and culture learning to deliver the art of hospitality. So the combination of these 2 types of skills not only opens the doors to hospitality, but every business with a customer focus. So we look forward to welcoming students of all backgrounds to join us.
That's great. And that's all the questions I have for you, Jenny. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you, Karen. It's been really lovely speaking with you.
Past and future episodes of TTG Conversations 5 questions can be found on the YouTube channel belonging to TTG. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time on the next episode. Bye-bye.